Real estate simply explained. Real estate refers to land and buildings that are utilized in business. It could be residential or commercial. It may also be subject to various types of regulations and restrictions. In this article, we'll look at the different kinds of real estate and the ways they differ from one another. This article will also cover price appreciation, which can be a potential source of profit. A building that is rented out or leased to a business is referred to as commercial real estate. A commercial property is real estate that is used for business use. These assets may range from single units to huge office towers. Some of these properties include restaurants, healthcare facilities, office buildings, and retail stores. Other types of property include farmland and residential properties. Residential real estate includes single-family residences and 1 to 4 unit rental homes. Commercial real estate is made up of structures that have 5 or more units. They include office buildings, retail properties, and multifamily structures. Individuals and families typically own residential properties. Commercial properties are typically let to businesses. Commercial real estate is a tangled business, with buildings that range from suburban office parks to urban skyscrapers. Smaller businesses may rent a single office space, while larger businesses could rent a whole floor. Industrial properties, on the other hand, could range from distribution centers to warehouses to manufacturing facilities. Shopping centers and malls often have multiple retail tenants. In addition, residential properties that generate income comprise duplexes, apartment complexes, and apartment buildings. Commercial leases typically last longer than residential leases. Residential leases usually last between 6 and 12 months. Commercial leases can last up to 10 years. This ensures that landlords get enough rent to pay for their investment. Investors must be aware of the risks associated with commercial real estate. These include bankruptcy of tenants and vacant properties. A business could also shut down suddenly that could lead to non-payment of rent. Commercial real estate is essential to the long-term success of a company. The proper management and maintenance of commercial real estate will ensure that the property stays occupied. Poorly managed properties are less likely to attract tenants and won't attract high rents. Commercial real estate can be difficult to sell. Sometimes the property owner has to sell due to liquidity issues or needs to refinance using a cash outs in part. These businesses should avoid having to pay a down payment if they can avoid it. Commercial leases typically last between 5 to 10 years. During this period, the tenant can use the property. Land is the most desirable type of residential real estate. Residential real estate refers to the land used to construct a house or other structures. These structures can be single-family townhouses, apartments, homes, or multi-generational. This field includes the acquisition and sale, renovation lease, and leasing residential real estate properties. There are many companies that are involved in the industry of residential real estate, such as builders, developers, brokers, and builders. There are also a variety of mortgage options for buying or selling a property. Some require a minimum of 25% down payment, while others require a smaller or no down payment. Land includes vacant land and agricultural land. Undeveloped land as well as special purpose properties like parks and cemeteries are all examples of real estate. These properties are in the process of development. Buildings, land, and other attachments make up residential real estate. It includes natural elements like water, trees, and bushes, as is man-made parts such as driveways, buildings, or walkways. The cost of real estate for residential use can vary, but generally it starts higher and decreases slightly every year. It is vital to remember that the price of a home will depend on a variety of factors, including location, size, and the type. Most residential real estate is made up of homes and other buildings. Condos, single-family homes, and vacation homes are all examples of residential real estate. Additionally, commercial real property includes warehouses and offices for business purposes. A residential property may be sold or rented out to earn an income. Commercial real estate properties are not typically used for residential purposes. However, they can be used for industrial use. A single individual or a group may own a residential house. A land parcel can also be used as a business property. It can also be used as office space or as an apartment complex. Land that is designated for a special purpose is called special purpose real estate. Special purpose properties are created for a specific kind of tenant or business. These properties are an excellent investment opportunity, but have higher risks. They can be difficult to sell and could have long lease terms. Investors may have difficulty to find tenants for these properties, which can make it more difficult to sell. This type of property is often owned by investors in commercial real estate. The main purpose of the property is to provide a service that is typically a business. These properties could be a full-service hotel or one with a water park. They can also be used for other purposes, like bowling lanes or an amusement park. This kind of property is extremely valuable, however, it can be difficult to turn into a financial gain. Fortunately, there are ways to make a specific purpose property more appealing. A land parcel with an unusual view could be considered special purpose property. If the land is not being used to serve any other commercial need, it can be considered special purpose. Land that is used for a specific purpose can be either vacant land or a land with improvements made to it. The zoning code typically determines the nature of the property. A property for special use could face unique challenges in the context of eminent domain. The owner of the property must be aware of the consequences of taking it and ensure that he gets the appropriate compensation. This can be done through market research of comparable sales in the region. Price appreciation is a potential source of profit in real property. One of the most effective ways to earn money in real property is through price appreciation. The annual inflation rate will not be as high as the value of a carefully chosen real estate. There is always the possibility of purchasing the incorrect property at the right moment. If you're careful, you can purchase a high-quality property for a low price and then make improvements, thus increasing the value of the property and earning. Generally, the case of speculative investors, they focus on the price movement of tradable assets, such as stocks and bonds. However, it could also include commodities and fine art. Speculative investors are among the most active traders in many markets, including those that trade in stocks and bonds. In addition to investing, speculators buy and sell real estate for the sake of earning a profit. The potential for huge gains is the reason for speculation. However, there are many factors to be taken into consideration, including the type of asset and its time frame. This kind of investment is risky but has a track record of producing real estate profits. It is important that you are aware of the risks involved. Speculative investing, as with any other type of investment, should be avoided if you don't have the knowledge and skills to make educated decisions. While the possibility of earning millions in real estate from speculation is possible, many people lose everything investing in companies that are just starting out. They lose their energy, time, and even their health. However, real estate provides an opportunity to invest in speculating on real estate where the earnings will continue to increase over time.